stop this. I'm coming apart. I don't want to hurt you.
Is he gonna bring Billy?
You.
Hey, we're not giving up on you, okay? Magic, one of Rowena's spells. Come on, we gotta do something!
I think you've done enough. We were so close.
Chuck saw it coming. All of it, your whole plan.
It was doomed.
Because of you. It was doomed because of you.
You led Jack through his trials. You know what's happening to him. You can stop this, please.
What the
What'd
hell?
you do? What did you do?
She threw him in the empty? What the hell?
Billy?
Hey, kid. How'd you get in here?
Just gonna let him explode in the
You're
empty?
not looking so hot.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
What? Did he literally explode and die right there? Wow.
Billy, where the hell is he?
The empty.
What?
Jack was a bomb designed to annihilate cosmic forces. Chuck and Amara are gone. The empty was the only player on the board that could possibly absorb that impact.
So it's done.
It's done.
Wow. That was a very anticlimactic death.
Is he dead?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You said this was a suicide mission.
No. I said taking out Chuck and Amara would be fatal.
It's a chain reaction.
Mm-hmm. The empty?
How's he not
It's
dead?
different.
Well, Dean should grab the scythe and
What are
just
you doing?
kill her with it. Just like
Since
he
you
killed her with
ruined
death.
the last one, God's book has a new ending. Interesting.
Jack.
Nuh-uh. The boy's mine.
Still gonna use him?
No.
Sorry, kid. You're still useful.
No, you can't.
I can and I will. Goodbye, boys.
Ho ho. That's freaking awesome. Did she leave her scythe behind? Did she?
Jack. Jack.
Wow. You go, Dean. Too bad he didn't get her first shot. Well, it's gonna be a very quick episode if he did. That was badass. Top whatever badass Dean moments, that's one of them. I was saying Dean should do it, and he did.
You don't have to. I pulled a gun on you.
Yeah, that's came out of nowhere.
It's like I just couldn't stop.
It's like God is writing his actions, but
You know, we were so close
not
to beating
supposed to
him.
control free will.
It's like I could smell Chuck's blood in the water, and nothing else mattered. It was everything. I just couldn't snap out of it.
Sam,
you did.
Sam always
You
snaps.
snapped me out of worse. You have.
Babe, I swear, you are making these for me every morning
not food.
for the rest of my... Stevie? Stevie?
Okay, so weird thing happened. Jack did not die by exploding with the cosmic fuse thing. And even though they made it sound like he would die instantly, he literally like explodes. He's still alive. You know, whatever alive means in the empty. But then again, when you think about it, even if he really dies on Earth, wouldn't he still end up in the empty anyway? So him dying on Earth or in the empty, he would still be located in the empty. We'll still see him alive in the empty. So the whole thing really goes in circles. He's still gonna go there anyway. But in this case, he just regenerates after exploding in the empty. He made it loud in the empty, but it's not powerful enough to kill the empty. And we got confirmation finally about the power skills that the empty is very strong, but still weaker than God and Amara. Because a lot of people were speculating, saying, oh yeah, the empty predates God and Amara. Empty is the most powerful being, most powerful entity. No. My original listing, my original top 5 was correct. Amara, God, and I believe I put empty at number 3, and that is still the case so far anyway. That seems to be the final confirmation here. Very cool fight between the boys and Billy. Not much of a fight really, it's more like a quick stab by Dean. Obviously he couldn't get Billy like a lethal shot, but she left the book and the thighs behind. Did I see this right? Have to go back to the scene, but looks like it was left on the floor, so Billy was really scared of Dean hopping at her. She remembered he killed the original Death, so she's probably terrified. It's funny, I was saying that Dean should just grab the scythe and kill her with it, even before she insisted on using Jack again. So I'm glad he did that, because it's so obvious. Like, how dumb can fake Death be? She just left her scythe behind. But then again, when you think about original Death, how dumb was he to give Dean, hand them the scythe, to kill Sam with it, instead of just using whatever weapon, really, earthly weapon would do. Can't really say one of them is smarter in that case, because both were pretty dumb in that case. And the same person who killed original Death, Dean, almost killed the second Death, the fake Death. And that was a very cool shot. Easily one of the top favorite badass Dean moments there. I wish he got her like a more fatal shot, but you know, the episode would be over by now. But it's pretty cool regardless. One of the coolest moments in this season so far. Him swinging the scythe at Billy brought back memories of original Death, except the first one was sad. This one was like a glorious one, especially when he kill her hopefully by the end of this episode. And we also know that someone else will probably die by the end, Castile. I have a feeling she's gonna be gone by the time they get there, or last moment. Uh-oh, he's gonna keep typing, she's not gonna respond. Yeah, she's gone. Poor Sam. He lost her twice now. Knows when look on his face. She's gone. It's so sad.
Sammy? No. I can't, if I let myself go there, I'll lose my mind. I can't right now.
He has to hold together, of course. It's very tough.
All right, we have to get everyone to safety. Anyone who might be on Billy's list.
Where would that be?
We need a location. Somewhere central to everyone. We need somewhere secure, contained. We get them in, and we put up every last bit of water we've ever used.
No, you do that.
How is that gonna help?
What? What are you gonna do?
I started this, I'm gonna end it.
Dean,
Your plan?
What?
Getting everybody safe, that's good, okay? But it won't last forever. Now, we couldn't make Chuck pay. But Billy, she left her blade. Her I can kill.
We don't have a choice, Sam.
Don't separate them again, please. No.
I'll go with you, Dean.
And that's
All right.
where Castile's gonna die, probably.
Be careful.
He's going after death. Like, how big can it get, aside from God?
Okay. Let's go, guys. Let's go, Reaper.
Dean, even in toughest moments, always has his awesome humor. She's no longer a Reaper, that's a problem. Poor Sam keeps losing Eileen. Okay, as expected, very tragic episode. Billy is going on with her own plan, killing everyone who is resurrected, across worlds, coming from other worlds like Apocalypse World and so on. The boys have been resurrected multiple times, Jack, Castiel, so they all can be gone. So why aren't they thinking about themselves right now? Because as always, the boys think about others. But the order is random. They don't go away all at once, and we don't know what order is gonna go in. Obviously, the main characters go out last because TV show rules. But yeah, I don't like how the boys are separating. Ongoing theme in recent seasons, but seriously, the last 3 episodes and it's still separating them. Sam will protect the people left who are likely to be gone. How? By putting them in one place and putting wordings. How would that stop Death from executing her plan? What is the anti-Death doing their plan wording that they have? Makes no sense. So the reason it's separating the boys makes no sense to me. I don't think it's gonna work. If it does work, that's really super plot convenient. Dean is going after Billy. He finally mentions the blade left behind. They waited a lot of time to bring that up, but that's a very important detail. And was Billy really that scared to just flee as soon as Dean hopped at her with the scythe? You know, the blade, whatever. Why didn't she just grab it from him, and why didn't she just kill them all at the moment? She's Death. She doesn't have to even touch him to kill him, does she? Yeah, rules are weird in Supernatural. It's pretty inconsistent, so one of the most powerful entities in existence ran away from the boys, basically, from Dean specifically, leaving the book she came for, leaving Jack she wanted to use, and in Chuck's alternate ending, whatever, using Jack again, and left the only weapon that can kill her behind. Again, one of the biggest plot conveniences, biggest illogical things, but, you know, we've seen a lot of these, especially in recent seasons. You can't let him go by now, especially in the final episodes. And Castiel is going with Dean. That's obviously, that's where he's gonna die towards the end of the episode. Billy is probably gonna get him before they get her, but they're probably gonna kill Billy too. Castiel will sacrifice himself to save Dean, save everyone. And that's the biggest tragedy that's gonna happen in this episode. And I don't know if they're gonna manage to save Charlie too and Bobby too, but they're gonna come very close. At least maybe one of them will go away, if not both. From the trailer shots we got, we see like a Xano snap kind of disintegration of everyone, and Charlie was right there in the promo. She might go. I don't know if Bobby too will go too, but I hope they both go actually, because I want original Bobby back at the very end, and hopefully that's what we're gonna get. In heaven, resurrected, whatever form. I want original Bobby, not second-hand versions of our favorite characters. Poor Sam keeps losing Eileen. Second time he loses her, and he's trying to hold it together this time because it's literally the end game. So let's see what's gonna happen with his plan. I don't think it's gonna work at all. Protecting the people by wordings or whatever. But Castiel and Dean, yeah, most likely will end with Castiel being gone, and Dean will obviously make it, and they can kill Billy, finally. I've been calling her BS for a while. She's been double-crossing them, and just now they're discovering that, so yep, go get her. Oh, the big confrontation.
So, I guess this is the part where I say, hello, boys.
That's Crowley's line. It's just Dean and Cass, not Sam.
Hello, boys. What's the plan? Take me down with my own weapon?
Something like that.
Like he did.
Well, you better work on his
Death.
aim.
Thing is, that time, I wasn't trying to kill you.
What's changed?
Oh, I don't know. Could be that you started killing all my friends.
Interesting. Castiel, remember when you stabbed me in the back? 'Cause I did.
Dean will do it this time.
It's over. Call it off. Stop killing my people.
I didn't hurt your friends.
What?
What?
You're in the wrong place, Dean.
What are you talking about?
Who's doing it?
Hospitachutis conliga. Eos integra.
God? Chamara?
So now what do we do?
We wait.
People are getting gone. I'm guessing it's Chuck. And that means you're just wasting time.
Everyone disintegrates.
You know what they say, he who hesitates disintegrates.
Go, go!
Go where?
Sam, what do we do?
Xano snap. That's what's going on. Bobby, no! No! Not again. What? She's gonna go?
Sam!
What?
I'll let you in on something.
She's
when
not
you
part
cut
of
me, that little nick, it was fatal. Something I can't survive. See for yourself. You killed me, Dean. But seeing you here has reminded me of something. There is one thing I'd like. One wish before I go. I'd like to see you dead.
Should've just ended there.
So glad you came.
How can you hide from death in her own library? Oh, it's too easy. I just ran from her. Yeah, appears to be Shamara doing it since everyone's going. Okay, so the big Xano snap moment we've seen in a trailer, unfortunately was spoiled, comes in, everyone goes, including ones who are not supposed to go, like Donna. She's not part of the whole death plan to, you know, get rid of everyone who came from other world or was resurrected, like Eileen, Apocalypse World people, all of that. No, Donna went to, and she was supposed to be safe, so Jodie and the girls, the Wayward Sisters, the other Wayward Sisters, are in danger too and could also be gone, for all we know. So we learned from Billy, he's not lying apparently, is that it's Chuck doing it, but is it Chuck or is it the Empty or who's doing it? The Empty cannot go to Earth if that rule is real, unless summoned, which supposedly will come into play later. I'm not convinced that it can go to heaven but not to Earth. Weird. But yes, Chuck apparently is doing it. The new thing, Shamara, Chuck-Amara hybrid is doing it. But he's just doing it not to the boys, because of course the reason would be he's killing everyone the boys care about to see them suffer. That's a plot reason we're gonna get why the boys don't just die, don't just get killed by God. Plot armor, obviously, but the plot reason we're gonna get is, oh yeah, he just wants to watch them suffer and kill everyone else around him, but not them yet. He's gonna leave him to the end or whatever. So yeah, the confrontation between Billy and Dean and Cass is pretty cool, but also too easy for the boys, like how she chooses to use her powers randomly sometimes, but sometimes she just doesn't. She just like flicks him away, but then lets him run back into the bunker from the door instead of just killing him there. It's inconsistent. No.
Come on, Dean, we gotta go. Come on.
It's you, Dean.
She can find him
It's
everywhere.
always been you. Death defying, rule breaking. You are everything I lived
Still,
to set
we'll
right,
save him.
to put down, to tame. You are human disorder incarnate.
I've got you.
Yeah, Castell will sacrifice himself to save him.
Come on, Dean. You can't escape me.
Literally. Can't escape death.
Don't you think it's finally time? Time for the sweet release of death?
Time for cheesy lines, apparently.
Did it work? Blunder grip on you.
Grip of death. Yep. You gotta break through that door.
Dean, she said that wound was killing her.
So just wait it out?
We can wait her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we can,
Then we fight.
How are you gonna
We'll
fight?
lose. I just led us into another trap. I'm sorry.
Wait, there's one thing she's afraid of. There's one thing strong enough to stop her.
Is it empty? This guy calls it empty.
When Jack was dying, I made a deal
Deal
to save
time.
him. You would? The price was my life. When I experienced a moment of true happiness,
Could be
the
happy
empty
to
would
save
be
you.
summoned and it would take me forever.
Why are you telling me this now?
I think I know now. Happiness isn't in the having. It's in just being. It's in just saying it.
What are you talking about, man?
I know how you see yourself, Dean. You see yourself the same way our enemies see you. You're destructive, and you're angry, and you're broken. You're daddy's blunt instrument. And you think that hate and anger, that's what drives you. That's who you are. It's not. And everyone who knows you sees it. Everything you have ever done, the good and the bad, you have done for love. You raised your little brother for love. You fought for this whole world for love. That is who you are. You're the most caring man on earth. You are the most selfless, loving human being
And friend?
I will ever know. You know, ever since we met, ever since I pulled you out of hell, knowing you has changed me. Because you cared, I cared. I cared about you. I cared about Sam, I cared about Jack. But I cared about the whole world because of you. You changed me, Dean.
Why does this sound like a goodbye?
Because it is. I love you.
They'll do this, Cass. Cass.
Goodbye, Dean.
Okay, deeply emotional moment, the one we all expected. Castiel's ultimate sacrifice, saving Dean from death, literally. I thought he might make another deal, but that didn't make sense to me because the MT wouldn't double deal with him. So I didn't expect that. Using his original deal to take death with him. It's not like he had a conversation with the MT first. So this is a little weird how the MT came and also took death with him. We know they have an issue, but summoning the MT to Earth, that's a clever way to do it by fulfilling a deal. But taking a death with the MT, that wasn't part of it, but somehow, because the MT doesn't like death, it took death too. Yeah, very sad speech from Cass at the end, and he sacrificed himself for Dean, for everyone. He cares about the Winchesters obviously the most, and yeah, very emotional moment there. And Dean didn't really say much; he just listened, and yeah, very tough scene, tough sacrifice. Great acting from Misha. He really pulled all the emotions there. Castiel saved Dean from hell back in season 4, and that's how they met. That's how they started the friendship, and his final act is an act of sacrifice to save Dean from death, literally from death. So, yeah, I guess it comes full circle for Castiel. Nice way to tie it all up, I guess, in that way. So now we have two major deaths already in the episode, Death and Castiel, plus other side characters being killed by Chuck, and that's gonna continue. So we'll see how everything will conclude with that tragic episode.
This is Dean's other cell, so you must know what to do.
Now Sam doesn't even know Dean's still alive.
Was it just them?
He feels it.
I don't know.
Can't even talk to Sam. Wow, that episode was very heavy, as expected and as we've heard. Castiel's ultimate sacrifice to save Dean. He uses his deal to take death with him. It was a brilliant use of his deal. Didn't expect it at all. So great surprise from the writers. Great use of that deal. He just told Dean all of that all in one shot. Big emotional speech at the very end. And I was saying between the episodes in my reaction that it came full circle. He saved Dean from hell. That's how they met and became friends. And in his final act of sacrifice, he saves Dean literally from death. So great conclusion to Castiel's arc. This whole episode was Castiel-centric. We had other deaths in the episode. Charlie 2, Bobby 2, even Donna. All the other random people we don't care about. But Chuck has been doing it, not death, as we all thought at the beginning, including the boys. So, yeah, Chuck is going slowly, killing everyone around the boys but the boys. Because, you know, he probably just wants to see them suffer or whatever. But yeah, the last 3 episodes, 1 down out of 3. 2 to go. If this is this heavy, imagine like the final 2. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, and there's going to be crazy, heavy, emotional, sad. It's not even bittersweet, it's just sad for me. So yeah, goodbye Castiel, the ultimate sacrifice. And yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen in the final two. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Subscribe for more awesome Smash content. Till next time, as always, no chick flick moments.